think we did a pretty good job so far.
In this twisted and tormented realm run by the entity, even the most clever of souls eventually become mangled and corrupted. The Shifter is one of those that creates and feasts upon that corruption. She uses a sacrificial dagger as her main weapon. No matter where she goes or what she possesses, it will follow her and always strike true. The Shift's main power is the corrupted soul. It allows her to generate and control survivor apparitions. When the Shifter creates an apparition, it is of a random survivor that is still alive. The corresponding survivor then becomes cloaked and turns invisible to their fellow survivors. They are able to interact with non-cloaked survivors, however, other survivors are unable to interact with them. In order to become uncloaked, a survivor must create a loud noise. If their corresponding apparition is still spawned, they will fade back into cloaked after 15 seconds. If the corresponding apparition is destroyed, that survivor becomes uncloaked. The Shifter can switch between two stances: Deploy Mode, which is used to summon apparitions that last 60 seconds, and Command Mode, which is used to teleport to and call already summoned apparitions. Deploy Mode. Depending on what the Shifter is currently doing, it will change what the summoned apparition's task will be. If she is unmoving near a generator, the apparition will appear to be working on it. If standing still, the apparition will stand in place. If she is moving, the apparition will run in a straight line in the direction that she is currently facing. Command Mode. Using Command Mode, the Shifter has the following abilities with her apparitions. She can teleport to a summoned apparition of her choice, or call all apparitions within her terror radius to run directly towards her current location. If a survivor touches an apparition, its true form is revealed, and the apparition is destroyed after lashing out and injuring the survivor by 1 health state. The Shifter comes with 3 perks. The first one is called Entity's Touch. This perk allows the killer to vault faster. After a killer climbs through a window, the entity blocks it off for both killer and survivor, for a set amount of time. The second perk is Impediment. Every time a generator is completed, your Obsession's aura and any other survivor's aura near them are briefly revealed to you. Everyone revealed by Impediment suffers a movement speed and repair speed debuff for 30 seconds. Her third and final perk is Hex Life Grasp. Any survivor that is hooked, the entity sacrifices them twice as fast, as long as the related Hex totem is still never mind. The Shifter will be lurking in the shrouded depths of the entity's realm, waiting, harvesting, for the corrupted souls. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I know everyone says the shapeshifter killer thing won't work, and I entirely agree. So hopefully I've tweaked that concept enough, because this killer never pretends to be a survivor. I wanted to create a killer that had dynamic and interesting chases, and I think I did that. There are so many cool strategies one could use with their powers, like spawning an apparition in a common looping point or annoying window, being able to call an apparition to cut off a survivor's escape route, spawning an apparition in a locker near a gen and then teleporting to it and then jumping out and scaring someone on the gen. And with the way Deploy Mode spawns the apparitions, it cuts down on the amount of buttons the killer needs to use. And overall, she's kind of like an RTS killer who can use her units to catch other survivors. But yeah, that about wraps things up here. If you want to see some of my other DPD videos, click one of the cards on the screen. If not, thanks for watching. Ferocious out.